points for Gary! Go on, my son. Oh, now that's not in the rules.
When he hit you early?
Well, typical bad sportsmanship. Didn't like it. It hurt.
Well done. 10 points. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
I lost my balance. Lost.
Gary's mates enjoying some fun at the Wolf's expense. We can see in the replay, Wolf's skybike spins round and he misses his knee support and he's dumped on the deck. Well, Glenn Webb's up next.
Contender, ready!
He looks handy with that club. Let's take a look at his stats.
Gladiators!
Impressive, but then they should be for a man who played international rugby for Wales. There's lovely. Wolf straight to work. At least he waited for the whistle this time. Now, are we going to have a repeat performance? And Glenn giving as good as he gets, waiting, biding his time. Oh, if that had made contact. Time, gentlemen, please. 5 points to Glenn. And Wolf uncomfortable up there. Oh, a little bit of afters. After the first event, though, Gary's on 10 points, Glenn's on 5. It's over to Uli.
So now it's time for event number 2, the wall. Personally, my favourite event. Basically, our contenders have just 60 seconds in which to climb 36 feet of vertical. Now, if that's not hard enough, just imagine that after 10 seconds, they'll be hotly pursued by 2 of our gladiators. Rowan's going to be pursued by Jet.
The Jet, a real crowd pleaser and a former member of the national gymnastics squad.
And Ryan will be chased by Zodiac.
Zodiac, one of the new members of the team. She's currently the women's British pole vault champion. The girls have got a lot to do if they're going to win in this company.
3, 2, 1.
And they're off. Gladiators will be after them after 10 seconds, and they'll need a good head start. Reach those first overhangs before the second whistle goes. And Gladiators are off, and the chase is on. Jet on Rowan making up great pace there. Look at this, she's caught her already. But look at Rianne, leaving Zodiac in her wake. Jet getting to grips. Cannot get Rowan off the wall. But Rianne's over the top. She's got 10 points. Well done. Rowan still managing to cling to that wall. There's her sister telling her, hang on. Oh, but she's off. No points there.
Well, Rianne, congratulations. You scored 10 points. Very much needed, eh?
You're telling me? I was so petrified of the wall. The first time I saw the wall, I just looked up and up. I thought, oh, my God. I'm so scared of heights, you wouldn't believe it. But it went great today. On the day, it worked.
Did you have any plans how to get up?
Well, initially, yes, because we had been trained in it. But everything just went blank, and it was just a case of you scrabble up there somehow.
You did very well. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Rianne.
Amazing to think she's overcome that fear of heights to pick up her 10 points. Rianne's now on 15, while Rowan remains on 5. Over to the men's wall, where Glenn and Gary are contemplating their climb. And you can see by Gary's eyes, he's checking every one of those hand grips. One hand or foot in the wrong place, and it's good night Vienna. Especially when you're being chased by Shadow and Saracen. Way! Put me on my back for a week.
3, 2, 1.
The guys know they've got to put as much distance between themselves and the Gladdies in 10 seconds if they're to stand any chance of achieving that summit. And here comes Saracen and Shadow. Shadow remarkably fast for such a big man. And he's reached the first overhang already. Glenn's going to have to get a move on. he slipped. And look at that, Gary's over for 10 points. And nothing to Glenn. And he's left dangling like a puppet on a string.
Well done, Gary. Another 10 very valuable points.
Thanks very much, John.
Tell us, what's it like being chased up 36 feet of wall by Saracen?
He had more chance of seeing a live Elvis Presley concert than catching me up there. I've been doing that all my life.
Well, you're certainly showing that, that's for sure, Gary. Well done, Gary. Well done.
Well, while Thatch was talking to Gary there, Glenn has put in an official complaint saying that the hand grip moved as he grabbed it.
The hand grip was loose. Glenn and Shadow will rerun.
Well, that's fair. This is a first on Gladiators, a rerun. That hand grip looks secure now. Glenn chalking his hands for his second race. And personally, I wouldn't have liked to have gone against Shadow the first time.
3, 2, 1.
So Glenn begins his second assault on the summit. And Shadow can't wait to get started. Already making short work of that wall. Look, he's on that first overhang. Glenn hasn't got time to dilly-dally up there, as Shadow already up on him. Look at that, he's caught his foot. Oh, he's evaded him, just like he does on the rugby field. Shadow missed again. And Glenn's going to do it. He's over the top for 10 points this time. He's changed the story. And Shadow spins to the ground.
Well done, Glenn. 10 valuable points. You've been proved right.
Well, it shows that justice was done in the end. Fair adjudication, and at the end of the day, I'm up the wall, and he ain't. The second time around, managed to get a lot out of me, but 10 points is worth it. Great.
Certainly is. Well done.
All right, man.
Gary maintains maximum score with 20 points, but Glenn keeps in close contention with 15. Event 3 is Skytrak. 40 feet above the arena floor, 2 gladiators will attempt to strike small detonators being dragged by the contenders. A successful strike will explode those charges on the contenders' backs. Rowan and Rian's jobs is to cross the finish line. 10 points for the first, 5 for the second, while Lightning and Scorpio are out to make sure the sparks fly. I don't know how Rian's head for heights will stand up in this event. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
And they're off on Skytrak. Oh, Rowan takes a good first bend, and she's leading Rian. And putting plenty of distance between her and the gladiators. And Rian's gone into a flat spin. Oh, and she's stung by Scorpio. All over for Rian, but Rowan's still ahead of Lightning. Oh, but she's catching her up. She hits once, twice. It's over. Lightning ignites her. Too bad. In the replay, we can see that Rian doesn't know which way she's going. She took that bend too fast, and like a Formula One car, spins off and pays the price. Rowan, on the other hand, was going at a good speed, but not many people travel as fast as Lightning. Neither contender picking up any points there, and after 3 events, the scores remain the same. Rian 15, Rowan 5. Over to the boys' event, where we have 2 very quick men in Gary and Glenn. Glenn having been the fastest man on the rugby pitch by playing on the wing. Both men hoping to keep 1 step ahead of Wolf and Cobra.
Ready! Three, 2, 1.
They're away first time. Gary with a good start. Oh, Glenn immediately taken out by Wolf. He's zapped. He's out of it. No points. Wolf making up for that desperately poor showing in Joust there. Well, the race is all about Cobra catching Gary now. But Gary's well ahead. Cobra's got a lot of ground to make up. Glenn's still racing. He shouldn't be. He's out of it. Gary's still well ahead, but he's slow into the bend. Cobra strikes. He's missed. And 10 points for crossing the finish line. In the replay, we can see Cobra's on top of the detonator, but it's yanked out of his grasp. 10 points for Gary, who maintains his 100% record. 3 events, 30 points. Glenn remains on 15. So join us after the break for 3 more thrilling events as our contenders continue the ultimate challenge here on Gladiators.